Parenting these days is becoming a nightmare. We are living with a generation of young people who have since stopped respecting their parents, who disobey their parents like it's none of their business. We are seeing young people come to their homes as late as 3 a.m. or very early in the morning when they are drunk, half dressed, they have taken drugs, they have fighting wounds. And to be sincere to you, these children have killed their parents with pressure, with high blood pressure, with blood sugar, with mental stress and depression in the homes. Before we go deep into this discussion, if you have not subscribed for me before, kindly subscribe. If it is your first time to come to this channel, kindly subscribe for me, like this video, and share if you feel that it is helpful. Let's continue. We are looking at a generation that doesn't fear anything. They don't give a thought about what could happen to them in the times of the night when they are returning home by 3 a.m., 4 a.m. They don't care. They don't care about going with men that they know nothing about. They hook up in the bar and boom, she goes and spends the night at the man's place. Oh, these young people, they don't care about going with women who are even older than their own mothers. What has come over this generation? We are seeing a generation where girls go naked in public. They are wearing a panty, the breasts are out, their entire body is out, and they have nothing called private around them. We are looking at a generation where so many bad things are happening to our children, and we get too helpless to talk, to help, because they are not willing. Let me give a word of advice. If your children are good, they don't drink, they stay at home, they are studying and getting grades, they are in school, they respect you, I honor you. But reserve your comments about a parent who is struggling with children. Reserve your comments because you do not know tomorrow, or maybe even if your children continue being good, you do not know this child you're talking about, how they will turn up when they have recovered and where your children will need them. So reserve your comment. Don't gossip about somebody else's children who are struggling. Don't add fire to an already burning bush. Don't add fire. Do not throw comments to a parent that they have failed to parent. Some of these parents are the best examples. They are the best. They have provided everything. They have created their time. They have shared everything that these children need, but the children have chosen to go wayward. Now, before you even talk about them, I've seen children from very good families in very good schools, but they get married and then they start and they come back and they do the things they never did in their teens. So, caution number one, do not discuss your friends' children. If you have nothing good to talk to them about, please pray for them. Pray for them because they need all the prayers, they need all the support, they need all the encouragement, and they need to be reminded that things will change for the better. We can only keep trusting. Now, what are the things that these young people do that cause their parents to get heart attacks? Number one, girls and boys will steal from their parents. They will steal from their parents to go and please the people they are in love with. I know of one young lady, she stole her father's car. She was driving, then she went and parked this car in her friend's compound and went back home. She had scratched herself, then she told her parents that thugs attacked me and they have stolen the car. So the parents took this girl to hospital and they were there feeling so sorry for her. Kumbe, the car is parked at a friend's home. Of course, police was alerted and they looked for this car. After so many weeks, they knew that this car can never be found. And guess what? The friend where this girl had parked the car as she was looking for people to buy this car decided to drive it once and go to town with it. And so this girl drives the car, she gets to town, and then the police arrests her as a car thief. They take her in at the station, and then she says, "This car is not stolen. My friend parked it at her house, and she said she will come back for it. And so when it was parked for a long time, I decided to drive it." That is the extent children have gone to. They will steal from parents to go and live that life they are dreaming or they are thinking about and to please the people they are in love. We have seen cases where young men have done away with their parents because they want their property. Now, if you're keeping property, thinking you're working for your child, this boy will do away with you and she will have that property just because it's a generational thing. We have seen children take bad drugs, they are taking alcohol. We have seen young people engaging in just sex. You know, they just meet and they call it a sex party. They sleep with anyone in anyone's watch. They take videos. You've seen them post these videos on their social media. They don't care. What has gotten into our children that they have reached this level of not caring about themselves at all? They don't care whether they live, they don't care whether they die. Some of them have even taken their own lives. Some of them are so depressed. Some of them are looking for appreciation, and that is why they go out of their way to make sure they do everything to please strangers out there. What has gone so wrong? Now, let me tell you, my sister, my brother, if your children have reached that generational challenge, don't blame yourself. If it is your problem that you led them the wrong way, still don't blame yourself. They had a choice to make. The best you can do is tell them, I am sorry. I showed you a bad example. Show them the right life that they can live. And do not impose it upon them. Don't be such a person that wants to live your life in your children. You know, they have their own life to live. So talk to them with a lot of love. Apologize. If it is not your problem that they are that way, do not be bothered by the excuses people are giving, by the comments, the hate that's thrown at you, the names that they are calling you as a failed parent. Don't listen to them. The best you can do is when the child comes late in the night, just open the door, let them come in. Don't threaten them because your threats will not work. Don't take them to police to beat them. If you failed your own children, police will not help you. If they beat them hard enough, they are going to turn into something else. So if they come late, help them. Let them enter. If they are drunk, prepare for them food. Let them eat. That kindness, that act of kindness will go a long way in their heart to redeem the soul of this child. Walk that journey of struggle that they are having with them. They are struggling. They want to stop drinking, but they are helpless. They want to feel strong and walk out of bad relationships, but they are helpless. And they can only achieve the help that they need if you hold their hand and walk that journey with them. If they tell you they are drunk, they are at a bar, raise your head high, go and pick your child and come back. Now, let me tell you, personally, There is nothing my child will do that will make me to disown them. I can never. I will walk into a bar. If they are drunk, I'll pick them, bring them home, nurse them, and tell them that God has a good plan for you. And let me tell you, God does not disappoint. Keep praying for the children. Pray for them. Every day tell God about them. Don't grumble about them. Don't complain about them. Lift them up to God and call their destiny to come to pass. God will help you. Do not compare your children with other children. Don't tell them so and so has good children. Do you see that your friend that is good? Do you see those children who are not drinking? How come I gave birth to you? Oh, you are a loss. Do not go into comparison. God knew that that child that you have got, you will manage. You will take them and hold their hands into their destiny. So don't compare your child with any other child. I honor parents who have children who are good, but the one that God has given me, that is the one that I want. That is the one I will pray for. That is the one I will fight for. That is the one I will put my guards up for and protect and defend them. And so, parents, do not lose hope. Do not be discouraged. Let those who talk, talk. But there is that time when God vindicates you, when God brings your child to glory, when God brings the destiny of your child into their hands and gives them the grace to stand. When they are finally stood and they are doing well and they are godly and they are walking as an example for other people, those who spoke will swallow their words and never go back to them to tell them that you have made it, because children make it by the grace of God. I thank you so much for watching. Please share this video, like, give me a comment, and if you really need to talk to someone about children, I am available. I have great experiences. I have seen so much. I have talked to so many, and I have seen a turnaround in the life of your children. I wish you well, and I pray that it will be well with you. Bye-bye for now.